Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on the video. I promise it's not clickbait. Autism Family is doing YouTube full time now. So that's the big announcement, all right? We're super excited about it. Now we did have this whole elaborate video planned, but it was one of those things where it sounded better in my head, and as I was editing it, I'm like, you know what, this is weird. This is not good. I had like a shoulder devil and a shoulder angel, and they were discussing the pros and cons of going to YouTube full time. Just on reflection, and then Ian walked down in the room and he looked at it and he's like, this is embarrassing, Dad. So, especially the scene with the shoulder devil.
Volcanic diarrhea.
Yeah, I realize without context too, that probably seems so just out there. Maybe I'll leave a comment below about what the heck I was doing. But anyway, you're welcome for sparing you for 2 minutes of whatever that video was going to be. Now, I did save the second half of the video where we talk about the details of what going full-time will mean and all of that, and you know, all the changes and that kind of thing. So without further ado, let's jump into the second part of the video, the not weird part. So the first thing you guys probably noticed about all of this was the graphical changes to our channel. The logo's different, we have a new banner, stuff like that. Please don't worry about that. We're not going to become some soulless corporate channel. This is still about our family. This is still about autism education, and that is our first priority. The next thing I want to talk about is my wife and I and family set a goal to basically see if I can pull this off. I have half a year to reach those goals. So one of those goals is reaching 150,000 subscribers by March of 2023. I really believe that's an achievable goal. If you guys help us out, if you recommend us to some of your friends and family and ask them to subscribe, the truth is the vast majority of the people who watch this channel are not subscribers. So we'd really appreciate if you haven't subscribed, please do it already. And please recommend our channel to others so they can subscribe as well. That would be a huge help. Also, if you have a little bit of extra cash on hand, please consider becoming a patron or even making a one-time donation, even if it's $1. Now, I know that a lot of people are strapped for cash nowadays. I'm not asking you to get further into debt. If you have debts, please take care of those first. But if you do have a little bit of extra cash on hand, please help us out. We'd really appreciate it. It would help the channel to keep going. So what are you guys going to get in return? Essentially, we're going to try to ramp up our videos from, what were we like, once every 2 weeks to at least once a week, sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, depending on, you know, my time constraints, you know, everything else that I have going on. I am taking care of the kids a lot more than Brittany because she's also working at her job. So we've kind of swapped roles a little bit. So that's something to take into consideration. I can't do daily vlogs and stuff like that. That's just, I know my strengths and weaknesses, and I'm not the kind of guy who can just churn out video after video after video. I have to sit down and think about what it is I want to talk about, what it is, you know, that's going on in the kids' lives, all that stuff, and kind of form a video, at least a rough concept before I turn on the camera, because I just don't want to show up and throw up, as it were. So yeah, along with that, you'll notice the quality improve. As you can see here behind me, we have our little studio, which is actually the corner of my bedroom, but you know, fake it till you make it, right? So behind me, we've got the Allosaurus, which is the Utah state fossil, I believe. And it's really cool. It's like a cross between a raptor and a T-Rex. Anyway, I'm trying to get a family photo there that will probably replace that, but that's there as a placeholder. So what are you gonna do? And we got the lights, of course, which is a nice little touch. The colors of our channel are this kind of burnt orange, and that's supposed to be, it looks purple pinkish right now, but it's supposed to be kind of like a plum color. It's just really hard to get that with a light. The reason why those two colors is because they're my wife's and I favorite color. I like the kind of burnt orange look, and she likes the dark reddish plum look. And we were just like, okay, we'll just use those two colors for our channel. So we integrated them into our logo. Speaking of which, as far as logos and stuff are concerned, we eventually want to do merchandise. And we don't just want it to be some kind of cash grab thing where we just, you know, mass produce shirts and then they're just like poor quality. Maybe you've seen some of the autism shirts and hats and things like that, paraphernalia out there. A lot of it can be really cheesy. Some of it can be really busy. Like you have a bunch of words all over it and, you know, someone walks by, you're trying to read all the words. I want to keep the merch simple and clean and effective and have a certain message on it so people can know immediately like, okay, that person has autism, or maybe they're nonverbal or something to that effect. So I just need to work all that stuff out. But hopefully in the next few weeks here, we will have merch up and running, and it will be a mutually beneficial thing. You can help our channel by purchasing it, but you can have, you know, a t-shirt, hat, or mug that has messaging on it that helps educate others about autism. So fingers crossed. Also, last thing, I know it's really subjective, but I do want to interject more humor into these videos. I feel like the world right now is really negative and it's having a lot of problems. And I want to lean towards the side of positivity and humor versus just adding more stress and drama to the community. So you will see a little bit more humor. Again, I know humor is subjective, but I'll try to keep it as, you know, broad as possible. But again, you know, some jokes are not everyone's cup of tea. So if you don't like the jokes, you don't have to laugh. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's go talk to the family. They're really excited that we are doing this. They're also scared, just like I am. I don't know if this is going to work, but we really hope it will, and that we will be able to continue making videos like this. So anyway, let's go. Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
Making grub?
Yes.
Nice. We'll do a video on our kitchen later, but for now, we just wanted to have the announcement that we're going full-time. What do you think?
It's terrifying, but I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. Ian, are you excited to go full-time? On YouTube?
We'll see how fun it'll be.
I bet it'll be way fun. Let me turn up the brightness here.
And guys, maybe me and my family should do a fishing hiking video if my dad insists with it.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, hiking and fishing in American Fork Canyon.
Yeah, you guys have all kinds of ideas for videos, huh?
Yeah, and I hope, but just remember, the main part of the channel is, hold on.
Autism.
Yes, autism. We teach about autism and have fun. That's the whole point of this channel.
Right.
And if we get out of the subject, well, it'll be confusing.
Yeah. We'll do other stuff, but we'll focus on autism. So.
Yeah.
Well said. Hey, Connor, Alistair. Okay, Connor, what do you think about going full-time on YouTube?
It's nice. I feel like we should do it because it, I don't know.
You're just excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's cool. I want to thank you for your support. Hey, Alistair, what do you think about going on YouTube full-time?
I put 100,000 million subscribers.
That's a lot.
Hey, subscribers.
So Alistair's our #1 fan. He watches our YouTube videos a lot, huh, buddy?
Yes, I just saw.
Yeah, when he's not absorbed in the space app. All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.